Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to YouTube. Welcome back to Blitz Wizard. It's 4 a.m. I think. It's about to be 4:30. I don't know. Can't seem to sleep, so I figure, hey, why not? Let's make another video. I'm kind of debating about what I want to talk about right now. 'Cause fuck. Yeah, shit. I don't know. I'll say this, the past couple of days I haven't been able to sleep properly. I'm starting to believe maybe I could be a little bit of an insomniac. I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's just like I don't have a good sleep schedule. I'm mostly like a night owl, so I'm always like here at night, waking up. This is kind of how I live. Just drinking Diet Cokes and Coke Zeros. Um, uh, yeah, I don't know. Today I wanted to talk. Not today. I mean, like tonight I wanted to delve into a bit of like representation, or not representation, but like of self-image. Cause I don't know. I want to be brutally honest with myself on camera, and I know this just seems like I'm going crazy right now, but I want to give my thoughts on myself right now. Try to motivate myself at least for like a couple months forward when I look back on this video. So first thing I'm gonna say is like, fuck, I'm disgusting. Like, holy shit, I'm disgusting. Like, I'm looking at the camera right now. I cannot look at this face without hating it so much. I feel like punching it. And when I look at myself from like pictures of myself, when I was a bit younger, I'm disgusted. I look at my body and I'm like fucking overweight and I'm like obese. Or maybe I'm not obese, but I consider myself obese. And I'm like completely just disgusted. Like I feel like vomiting or close to like puking whenever I look at pictures of myself and my stomach, my fat. Like literally I feel repulsed by the way I look. And for what it's worth, like it's not to say that I hate fat people or I hate people who are obese. I'm just saying I hate myself. I hate myself for being obese. I hate myself for being so unhealthy and, for being a fucking fat ass. Like, I can't really, I don't know. Funny thing is, I think I should, explain the story of how everything kind of just intertwined. So, a couple months ago, one of my friends, he gave me this really nice idea. He brought me into, a caloric deficit. Not that I haven't heard about the concept before, but he was explaining to me using this one app. I kept wondering what app he was using to track his calories. Once he gave me the app, I immediately just did two things. And when I did these two things, it significantly made me lose a ton of weight. The first was that I simply stopped drinking soda. Well, I drink diet soda, but I stopped drinking soda with sugar and with calories. Like I just drank zero, zero sodas, zero Coke Zero, Diet Coke, whatever. That's pretty much the only thing I would drink. Besides that, just water. That's the first significant thing. The second thing is I would usually just be eating. Like I set my daily intake to around 2,000 calories or at most 2,200. Exceptions being when I would go to see a movie or maybe sometimes, I don't know, I'm having a cheat day, even though every time that I eat a lot, immediately my head goes, okay, fuck, I have to go back to the gym. I have to do some more cardio. I have to fucking torture myself over and over and over just to make sure that I don't go over the limit, or that if I did go over the limit, to at least gain back the calories that I was like fucking over pushing, which I shouldn't have. And it sort of became grueling within the first couple of weeks. Like I was craving so much soda and Dr. Pepper. Because one of the things I used to do when I was in middle school, one of my favorite hobbies, and this is one of the things that I really love even now about anime, because I don't want to say I'm a weeb, but I'm pretty much I love anime. In middle school, the first anime, and this is one of the things that got me really happy, was My Hero, because I remember every time I would go back from school, my mom would drive me to like Little Caesars, or and we would just get pizza, and then on the way back in our house, I would simply be on my phone, just watching My Hero. Like I would legit just be watching that shit on a random site, and I'd be like so filled with content and joy, just eating pizza, watching My Hero. Sometimes I'll even eat popcorn, and that shit was the best. Um, but looking at those, I like those moments. Like man, those they were like really really happy memories. But looking at those moments and now comparing them to me in these past few years, like fuck, I'm a screw up. Like I'm a fucking screw up. I cannot maintain myself in my physical health because I've literally just been deteriorating for the past couple of years, and I don't know. I just said okay, I have to change. I have to do fucking something because I'm not gonna stay like this forever. If I do, I will fucking die, and people will not see me ever again. So, I did my caloric deficit. That's what my friend was showing me. I started hitting the gym more. I at least made a goal to try to go 2 or 3 times a week. Just doing nothing but cardio. I don't lift weights, unfortunately. I just generally do not have any motivation to lift weights. I'm not really someone who cares much about growing muscle because I feel weak. I'm like very hypersensitive, and I just generally like I don't know, I'm very insecure about my body. So I just generally I love having the physique of a very lean I mean lean, like a very thin, skinny guy. A very stupid representation of this would be like fucking Slender Man. Like I love being like I looks like a stick. That's literally my goal right now. Like if I had to have a goal at least before this year ends in terms of like weight loss, it would have to be at least hit 180. I'm gonna try to hit 180, and it's not like I want to try. Like I'm gonna do 180, and if it's not do 180, then at least be under 180. Like it's either I'm under or at 180. It's no There's no in between. Um, Most I'll be able like accept is like okay, I'm like 185, but maybe not 189. Like I have to at least be upper, not down, because my BMI is just really really terrible. Before I used to be weighing around 240 something or 239 I think. Like shit, I was so close to 250. And every time I kept seeing the scale, my scale was my fucking worst enemy because every time I would be waking up, holy shit, would that bring me down? I would be like so fucking disgusted. There are days where like I stick to what I eat, and to be honest, guys, I don't even eat healthy. Like I don't eat healthy. I eat junk food. I eat McDonald's. I eat pizza. I eat whatever. This shit still works. You could legit be eating pizza, McDonald's, whatever shit you like, and you could still lose weight. Is that healthy? Yes, but you know, it does work. So for anyone wondering if a caloric deficit does work, it does work. Like you could be eating McDonald's for fucking 5 days. We would feel like shit. Yeah, try change it. I don't eat something healthy and then go back. Like you can intertwine, swap, and I think it does work. It generally does work. Like there are some days like I just choose what I want to eat, but I just set the limit to the intake that I initially intended to. So like on like 2,000 calories a day. So let's say I want to eat like a pizza. Like I don't know, maybe sometimes I change it. Many times sometimes I eat like half pizza and then like half McDonald's, or sometimes I eat like half like a random Cuban restaurant, and like I eat chicken and rice, and then I admit to another thing. Like I don't know. I basically just make sure that I don't pass my limit, and as long as there's no liquid calories, because one of the things I'm very afraid of are liquid calories. I'm afraid of a little bit of sugary. I'm afraid of sweets and sugar. Like I cannot handle Coke. If I just drink Coke, I feel like I'm also getting fat. I'm very very stressed when it comes to drinking sugary drinks right now. I remember one of my friends actually, that same guy that recommended me to do a caloric deficit. A couple days ago, we were at McDonald's in the parking lot, right? We were going for the drive-through at night, and I told him like, bro, one of my worst fears is liquid calories, and he said, of course, bro. As soon as he immediately puts, fucking the straw on a sugary, or not sugary, like on a fucking milkshake. I'm like, bro, what am I? And he's saying, oh yeah. One of your worst fears is his liquid calorie. Just as I'm putting the straw right in. That shit fucking it made me like laugh because it like oh my god, it's the irony. So I know I sound like a complete psycho right now talking about random bullshit. um ugh. Yeah, this gives me this is like for me this is my coffee now. Like I drink this. This is like coffee. I never drink coffee, but for me this is the equivalent of coffee for me. This gives me energy, which my friend told me like, bro, if you're needing energy from a drink, you're kind of fucked. I guess I'm fucked, but I mean I don't know. I just like it. I love feeling the adrenaline from it. It gives me a boost. I don't know why. It gives me some dopamine. It gives me some dopamine. That shit's crazy. But yeah. What was I on? Oh yeah. So yeah, I want to get to like 180. Um, like 180. Dream would definitely be hit. At least way below 180. Like I'm like try to hopefully get to like 170 before the year ends. But initially, right now, I just want to hit like 180 or at least 185 around there. That's my goal right now. If I can't do it, like I'm gonna be disgusted. Like I'm not joking, guys. I genuinely cannot look at myself in the mirror without feeling disgusted. 'Cause every time I look at myself with like wearing even these shirts or just any random shirt in general, I look at my stomach and I feel so fucking repulsed. I look at my face. I look at all this external fat that I have right here, and I just feel fucking disgusted. Like I told my friend like, bro, I do not feel skinnier. I just feel fucking hollow. I feel fucking repressed. And he's like, oh, I don't know. I mean, I still feel fat, and he's like very skinny too. But I'm like, no, I mean, I don't know. You look skinny to me. So maybe I'm becoming anorexic. I'm not sure, but whatever the case may be, like I just simply cannot like my own body. I genuinely when I look at myself, I feel fucking disgusted. Like I'm disgusting myself. I'm fucking disgusting. I fucking hate myself. So I don't know. This video is a lot of self hate because I just genuinely I cannot look at myself. And yeah, no, so yeah, that's one of my goals before the year ends. Hopefully, get to like 180. And then from there, I hope I can get the physique that I want. I want to get really, really thin. I really hate having this. I hate having all this mass. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? It disgusts me so much terribly. Like, I hate looking at my arms. I really do. It just, I don't know why. It angers me. It makes me feel like vomiting, and I'm just holding in the urge not to, like, fucking vomit right now. That's what it makes me feel like doing. And I don't know. I don't know. It's tough to say, really. Maybe it's because it's 4 a.m. right now and I'm losing my mind. Maybe that's one of the reasons. But yeah, I'm definitely... This is probably the first time in my life where I'm very concerned about, my weight. Like, I've never been extremely obsessed. Like, I have many times right now, a couple of nights or a couple of weeks, couple of months, where my friend, like, tells me, yo, eat something. Like, yo, I'll invite you, go eat something. And he's like, for real? And I'm like, for real? And he's like, yeah, you want something? And you're like, yeah, sure, just give me a Diet Coke. That's it? That's it. And he's like, bro, like, you're not the same as you once were. I know. I just can't. I can't. If I could, I could, but I just genuinely can't. I'm so disgusted. So sometimes it's not even because I'm full. It's just that I just genuinely can't. I can't look at food the same way, and I eat specific food. So for me, I cannot look at a platter and like it the same way that I used to before. I don't know, like ever since I've been in the caloric deficit, like I kind of just flicked the switch in me. I'm like, okay, this is the way. He paved the way for me to change how I feel, to change how I feel about my life and how I feel about my body, so I can finally work on myself and try and improve my fucking life for once. And once he paved that way, I never looked back. I just kept going, cardio every fucking day, feeling fucking sore, feeling like hating my body. I would just be on the bed fucking feeling like shit every single week. But it worked. The results worked, and it pays off. Again, I think I remember one of the reels that I watched a couple days ago was that like even though I'm not religious, one of the reels I watched was like why do you think that being good is so hard? It's because you're always going to suffer. If it was so easy to be good, then there'd be no real value. Why do you think it's so easy to be bad? It's easy to be bad because everyone sins. Like, it's so easy for people to fall into their own temptations, and they feel like they have a sense of value, but that value is basically temporary. It's not going to be held on forever. So for me, putting in the work in the gym every single day, like yeah, it sucks. You're gonna feel like crap. But long term, when you get that, dream result, you're gonna feel proud that you're actually making a difference in your life and you're actually bettering yourself. So that's how I think about it. Cause yeah, I could be lying to myself, drinking fucking milkshakes and drinking soda and saying, I'm great. Yeah, I'm just dancing, going to nightclubs, whatever, eating beer, whatever. It doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, I know that that's not right. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be trying to feel good in my life, not try to repress what I actually need. So I think that I really needed this and that I really do need to change my weight. I need to change my perception on my body. So this is like a really critical goal for me. I genuinely want to make a huge difference in the way I look. So hopefully, like I'll post like some pictures throughout the year so you can see like the change, and hopefully it'll be like significant. If not, I feel like I failed. Um, but yeah, like again, it's so hard to be a good person, but it's relatively easy to be a bad person. 'Cause again, we're so easily tempted by our own temptations that we usually just fall to it. And when we have to do something good, we're always going to be feeling like shitty. But I promise you, like if you really work hard, even though you're gonna feel shit like right now, give it a couple months, give it a couple years. When you finally reach your destination, you will feel worth it. Again, the results, the hard work, it's terrible. It's crappy. It's garbage. You feel terrible. You regret every single moment of your life, but the results are worth it. Never forget what you're working for. Never forget what you're aiming for. Because at the end of the day, we all have goals. We all have strives in our lives. As long as we put in the work and we're motivated for it and have our own willingness to aim for it, that payoff, it will just feel more like you're reaching for the stars, and you'll never want to look back ever again. So yeah, that's I'm gonna end the video right here just because I don't know, I genuinely don't know what to say. I feel very off and I feel very self-conscious about my health. Like I don't know, it's been fucking with my mind recently, and I just want to get out there because I don't know, I don't know, I'm very like socially anxious right now. Um, so yeah, let me know what you think in comments. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm insomniac again. Maybe I'm anorexic. But yeah, love you guys. Thank you guys for your support, and hope you guys comment. Love you guys. Thank you guys for everything again. Later. Night. Well, morning, night, whatever. Later. Ciao.